We are grateful that you are here. Look. Hi and welcome to Holland, a place to be to educate our next generation wholeheartedly and consciously at home and on the road. Okay, today I'm going to talk about my birth experience. The first time ever I gave birth, and it was a kaboom! No, it wasn't what we expected, and I said it really wasn't. I was up in for natural birth, which I kind of like looking at like water birth as well, because that sounds very appealing to me, having a baby in the water, coming out from the water, right, Kiki? Yes, so the birth experience is really very painful. She was 2 weeks late, and it was at the beginning of the summer. I still remember that we were waiting 40 weeks she haven't come out, 41 weeks she haven't come out, and then the doctor kind of like giving us the induction day. But before that, my husband was so bit worried that the baby overdue and maybe something gonna wrong happen inside. So we went to the hospital. We went to see the doctor, and they did a sweep, what they call a sweep, and then apparently I think that is actually created disaster later on. So a day before our induction, which is the day before she reached 32 weeks still inside my tummy, I actually have a water infection, and I remember I start the temperature like 3-4 o'clock in the morning. She wants to talk as well. And then by 6 o'clock in the morning, my temperature going up to 39.7 degrees. As of today, she is 4 weeks and how many days? 5 days old. So on that morning at 6 o'clock, I start, my temperature go up to 37.8. Oh no, sorry. My temperature's gone up to 39.8 degrees. And then we immediately go into the hospital. I was in pain, so much pain. When we went to the hospital, my pain just get worse and worse, like every minute. You want to talk? Okay. My pain going up to every minute. Then after all the exam and everything, the doctor spread the news first that I have a water infection. So then the doctor decided that we're gonna have emergency cesarean to get the baby out, because so that's for like about half 9, 10 o'clock. They decide that we're gonna have to have emergency cesareans, and then with emergency cesarean to have 2 parts. One is that they're gonna numb you half of the body, and then the other part while operate and get the baby out, they're gonna numb you the whole body and then get the baby out. I was opting to for the half body because I really want to see her coming out. I really want, because my pain was too much. The doctor do another quick exam and realized that because of the infection is already spread upward to my back and going up. So if he do it only numb me from the below, it doesn't really work, because it might have the effects of the medicine that they're gonna numb. So I'm not gonna say the name or anything. So yeah, every mom to be always want to avoid to be numb. So when the operation happened, I have no idea. Absolutely, I was in pain. I was terribly um, and conscious, unconscious, sorry, I was terribly unconscious, didn't know anything, and I didn't have no idea when they say take her out. And then by the time I woke up, I already out of the operation room and back into the care room. She's happy now. She just ate banana. You like banana? So back into the care room, and yeah, they passed her to me when I half awake or a little bit awake to feed her, and I was like wasn't sure what's going on and like everything. So I was like have a first moment of overwhelming with her baby yet because I was still unconscious then. Right, then I feed her, and then yeah, from then on it's it. But when she came out, because I was having high temperature, she had very high temperature too, so she was like a piece of hot cold, basically very hot, burning hot. She was very tiny and very hot, so she was 3.5 kg, which is quite big for a normal baby, yeah? About like, because of my size. No, I think it's quite big. Anyway, there's other baby bigger than her, bigger than you, right? So we were in hospital 3 days for treatment because of course she was very hot. So we all, both of us, on antibiotics like 3 times a day. Poor little Kiki. She was the nurse were trying, the midwife trying to get blood out of her. And because she's so small, they couldn't get any blood out, and she's too little. The first nurse came in, put the needle in her hand. The second nurse came in, the third nurse came in. None of them could get any blood out, and I keep seeing needle go into her vein, and oh my god, it's just so painful. When you see the tiny little hand baby with all of the needle in it, my god, it's hurt me. Yeah, and then by the fourth nurse came in, managed to get a bit the blood out. By that time her hand is already all over with needles and you know, and cotton cover. Yeah, so the first day she getting better. I kind of like feeding her on demand because obviously didn't know what. So whenever she cried, in, there you go, feed. Whenever she cried, in, there you go, feed. I was so lucky. Mommy was so lucky, right? That grandma is there all the time. I mean, my mother, she was there from the beginning until the end, help taking care of me, and you know, bringing me food, cook home food, yeah, and stay overnight to watch over me and the baby. Apparently, so right, and then we got better and better. So by the third day, we like, okay, ready to leave the hospital. All of us get better, and they continue watching us at home. Of course, my husband was there all the time too. Yeah, he would just be on outside whenever we need him. Yeah, so that was my experience for the first birth. I mean, of course, I didn't want to have cesareans. I really against it. I mean, wasn't really against it, but I didn't really like any of that. Then we have to do it because otherwise it's dangerous for our life, my life, and also Kiki's life. Now she went to bed. I can finish the video. Yes, so that's what my experience. So thank you ever so much for watching, and if you have similar experience, let me know in the comment below. If you done a cesarean out of your will, or have some kind of emergency, unnatural birth experience and painful experience like me, please connect because I know it's always result in a very long-term effect afterwards compared to natural birth. I mean, I still had to stitch it, and it was, yeah, and also the pain for the first 3 months, especially the first month, it was just so painful. So to connect, and if you would like more information about our family traveling, about homeschooling, please head into our website at antholland.com. antholland.com, and I would love to hear from you and connect with you. It would mean the world to me if you subscribe to our channel and support our YouTube. Keep on educating, teaching your child because they would love learning as much as you love them. I see you in the next one. Bye bye.